S&P 500.
It's your boy, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I want to turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this act like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the future, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Profits. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, you, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I hope you all had a fantastic, wonderful, and enjoyable weekend, but you better get ready to take some notes. You better get ready to get down to business because I've got not one, but 2 major stock market warnings that we're going to be getting into right here, right now on this live stream here this evening. If there has ever been a time for you to get rid of your cell phone, turn off the television, put away football, put away the World Cup, whatever it is, no, this is not clickbait. I have got not one, but 2 major stock market warnings. I'm going to be sharing with you all right here today on this live stream, as well as going over my exact game plan on what I intend on doing this week, what I think the markets do this week, and therefore how I plan on making money from it. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, and now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that is available today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live right here for free, where myself, other TTG Pro trading moderators, as well as special guests, will drop golden nuggets and provide you guys with free lessons and education and analysis that can help you become better traders immediately. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and take a minute and share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out. Let's educate as many people as we possibly can. But why should you listen to any of the analysis or tips or lessons that I share with you on these lives? I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, guys. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My very first job out of college was out of college, was working at a fund in New York City. And then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. But that was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, today, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped over thousands of traders and investors from all over the world to learn, trade, and profit consistently. Because of that, we've become the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that is available today. We combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, workshops, mentorship for stocks, options, futures, crypto. We do all styles of trading as well. We do day trading. We do swing trading. We also do long-term investing. You see, at TTG, guys, we take that university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. These are tools that successful traders use that give them more information, that allow them to make better decisions, that increases their chances of success. If they use them, so should you. $5,000 is a lot of money to ask someone to put up to get access to tools and resources. I get that. Trust me, we know. That's why we spent years building relationships with these companies so that we can offer their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. A huge value and a huge benefit of getting access and joining the TTG platform is having access to those tools. You're also going to gain access to the TTG members, the TTG family. Over 10,000 members from all over the world, from all walks of life, that are the most educated, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders that you are ever going to find. You're also, of course, going to get all of the real-time trade alerts from myself and the 9 other professional trading moderators that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate now going on for the last 2 years of just around 80%. So again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, share the stream on your own social media. Any one of your friends on social media that's interested in the stock market will thank you for it later. So for those of you that are just joining us right here, right now, welcome. I got not one, but 2 warnings for you here today. 2 major things that I believe are going to take place in this market for the end of this year and then also going into next year. Time is running out. Santa Claus Rally is incoming. The Santa Claus Rally refers to gains in the stock market that often take place at the end of the year in December. Now, Yale Hirsch first documented the pattern of a Santa Claus Rally in 1972, writing in Stock Trader's Almanac that the S&P 500 has gained an average of 1.5% during the 7-day period from 1950 through 1971. The pattern has held true since 1950, with the broad market index increasing an average of 1.3% during that time. Additionally, the market has gained during those days in 34 of the previous 45 years, or more than 75% of the time. So if history is going to repeat itself, or if you believe history is a stat that people can rely on future events, 75% of the time, the stock market has gone up in the end of the year around December, and that is the Santa Claus Rally. Publicly, I've been calling for a Santa Claus Rally for months on these live streams, and privately, I've been diligently preparing my TTG family members for this so they are positioned to take advantage of the potential incoming opportunity that this Santa Claus Rally can bring you. And for those that are thinking, great news, Mike, this sounds so easy enough. Markets move up, just go long or buy the dips and then sell at the top. Not sure how much prep that really takes. To those that are saying that or maybe thinking that, I have one question for you. How has going long and buying dips been working out for you so far this year? Has it been that simple this year? Have the strategies that worked in 2020 and 2021, have they worked for you this year? I know for a fact that they did not. How do I know this? Because True Trading Group has over 10,000 members, and a lot of them joined at the end of 2021 when the set it and forget it method stopped working, and they began to lose a lot of the money that they had made between 2020 and 2021. Some worse, even losing more than the money that they made during 2020 and 2021. The thing is that these people had no idea how to trade for real in a volatile market. And at the end of 2021, I told you all at the end of 2021 that I was selling in my long-term portfolio. I expected a bear market this year, and I expected 2022 to be the year of the active trader. If you go back and you watch my live streams during the end of last year, you will hear me repeatedly warn you that the things that worked in 2021 will not work in 2022, but it will be the year of the active trader, the year of intense volatility, therefore the year of intense opportunity. And we were dead right about that analysis, and we were able to take advantage of it and make a lot of money this year by trading through all of that opportunity. We were 1000% correct. And as a result of warning and preparing my TTG members, they were able to make money, hold on to that money, and then become better traders in 2022. Don't take my word for it. Watch this. TTG members, very simple, straightforward, and direct question that I have for you here today before I get into these warnings. Are you making money this year and becoming a better trader? If you are, I want you to type the $ inside of chat right now. Type the $ if you're making money. Type the $ if you guys are becoming better traders this year. In a bear market, stock market crash, stocks are down 50, 60, 70, 80%. But if you are making money, I want you to type the $ in chat right now. Now, if you're on this live stream and you are not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to just try and count how many $ you're going to see come through this side of the screen. These are real people, folks, real people who work real full-time jobs, who most of which did not start with thousands and tens of thousands of dollars in their trading account. These are people that decided to take what they had and make an investment in themselves, and it paid off consistently. Between the stock market crash this year, inflation, countless other news catalysts, this has been the most volatile and opportunity-filled year in the stock market that I've ever seen in my entire 17-year now career of trading. Okay, not just from the fact that you have the SPY, okay, and major large cap companies that are basically trading like penny stocks on a near daily basis with the size of the moves that some of these companies are making, but we had a near 50-year record low unemployment for almost the entire year of 2022. What does that mean? This means that during one of, if not the most volatile times in the stock market, in fact, the most volatile, you've had more days this year where the S&P 500 went up or down by more than 2% in a day than any other year throughout history. So it's not just, I feel like this is the most volatile year in history. It is the most volatile year in history. But this means that if you were in TTG this year, you had a real chance to offset your declining long-term investments, your 401k accounts, by day trading and swing trading the volatility. And for those that had not done so before, you had a chance to start new long-term investing accounts with companies like Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, AMD, NVIDIA, all of these companies that I'm looking at. And those are the companies that everybody knows about, right? But there's a whole nother wave of tech companies that I started investing in this year at rock bottom discount prices that I think are going to be the next unicorns over the next 10 years in the tech space. You're not going to get 1,000, 2,000, 4,000% gains anymore from Amazon and Apple and Alphabet and Microsoft. There's going to be a whole new wave of companies that are going to be the unicorns, the 1,000% gainers or more over the next decade. And we've started buying those stocks in our long-term portfolio this year. That is what the opportunity of this year has presented to us. Fear and pessimism were at all-time highs this year, right? People were coming on these live streams. It was, World War III, Credit Suisse is going to go out of business. It's going to be a Lehman Brothers moment. Inflation's never going to come down. The Fed is going to cause a depression. It was the worst pessimism that I have ever seen. People were more pessimistic this year than they were in 2008. To understand how crazy that is. 2008, the global financial crisis was on the brink of collapse. You were 48 hours away from going to the ATM machine in the bank being like, hey, sorry, we don't have your money. That's what 2008 was like. 2009, your unemployment skyrocketed to nearly 10%. You were literally at 50-year low unemployment this year. And everybody's talking about the absolute doomsday scenario. Why? Because you fall victim to the fear mongering that different media channels put out there, because that is how they make money. Your fear is how they make money, because there is no better surefire way for a media company or a publishing company or someone that makes money by getting views on YouTube to say, I'm going to put out something that is so outlandish, it's going to scare the ever-living crap out of people, and that's going to get them to click on it. Because that's how they make money. They make money by you clicking, by you reading, by you giving them your views, by giving you your eyeballs. And when you are absorbing that garbage, it makes you make bad decisions. They don't make money when you make money. They make money when you read their crap. And reading their crap usually results in you making the wrong decisions. World War III, gas prices going to $10 a gallon. Inflation's going to get worse. You and everyone you know is going to be unemployed. We're going to be waiting in bread lines and soup kitchens. This is going to be worse than 2008. I heard it all this year, and I combated it every single step of the way. The entire time, I kept saying one thing. While the mainstream financial media used scare tactics and cashed in on your fear, do not bet on the end of the world because it only happens once. And guess what? If you're on this live stream, you're still standing. The world did not end. But you know what did happen? A lot of people who knew what they were doing in the stock market made money. I did. More importantly, the vast majority of my now over 10,000 TTG family members did as well. Let's talk about where we're at right now. Hopefully, for those of you that are not TTG members, will choose to pay attention because this may be one of the most informative, helpful, and education-driven live streams you've probably ever seen in your entire life. I'm not going to give you guys a bunch of superlatives. I'm not going to give you guys a bunch of garbage. It's going to scare the crap out of you. I'm going to give you real hard, straight-up facts, what I'm going to do with my money so that I can benefit over the next month and then also going into next year. So also my TTG family members can also benefit from that as well. But let's talk about where we are right now. With inflation now clearly on the decline, right? You can't argue that inflation's not declining. Is it coming down as fast as people like? That's where the argument comes into play, but it is clearly declining. And the jobs market is beginning to soften, right? You're seeing a lot of tech companies doing their layoffs, but it has to. It's realistic, right? It's it's realistic to expect that the unemployment market is going to soften. You can't stay at 50-year 5-decade low unemployment. The labor market was unhealthy this year. The truth is that the 30-year average unemployment rate in this country, does anybody want to take a guess what the 30-year average unemployment rate is in the United States? I'm going to shock the crap out of you right now. It's 5.2%. You know where we currently sit right now? 3.7. This means that if you are able to pay attention to reason and logic, not give into fear from the headlines, there's a pretty good chance that you will not be employed, you will not be unemployed in 2023. And if that happens to you, you will still have a great chance of finding another job. That is my opinion. That's based on real statistics. I do believe the labor market's going to soften. Yes, the unemployment rate's going to rise, but it has to. But it's really only going to be rising back to a state of normalcy or the mean or the average. I don't believe that you're going to see a spike to 9% unemployment like you saw during really bad, severe recessions in the past, like the Great Recession of 08-09. Unemployment went to 9.5 to 10%. The double dip recession in the early 80s when Paul Volcker had to shock the economy because we had runaway hyperinflation. That you saw unemployment go to 9 or 10%. Those are severe recessions, but we are coming off of the tightest labor market in 5 decades. That tight labor market is going to act, in my opinion, as a buffer to prevent unemployment from spiking to 9 or 10%. And will it stay at 3.7? No. Is it going to go to 4, 4.5, 5? Yes. But is that just the 30-year average is 5.2? So really all you're doing is getting back to some state of normalcy. So don't be shocked when you see oh my God, the unemployment rate's at 4.2%. Don't be shocked by that. It's coming. Expect it. You're not going to stay at 3.7% unemployment. If you don't like the feeling of the feeling that's in the pit of your stomach that someone else could take away your livelihood, you also have a choice. So if you are worried about that next year, if you're worried about your company texting you one day or sending you an email one day and be like, hey, I'm sorry, we got to let you go. If that feeling in the pit of your stomach makes you uncomfortable, you guys have a choice. TTG has helped a lot of its members transition from 9 to 5, regular full-time workers to transition actually to become full-time traders. Is it easy? Is something that's going to happen in, you're going to join to trading, but you're going to immediately quit your job? No. But is it impossible? Also no. Watch this. TTG members, since joining True Trading Group, if you have transitioned into a full-time trader since joining TTG, I'd like you to type the number 2 inside of chat right now. You want to know what the most recession-proof, you want to talk about recession-proof professions? A trader. Because it doesn't matter if you're in a recession or not, okay, or if the market, the economy is booming, stock market's always open. I don't care if the stock market's going up or down. We're going to make money from that because we can trade it up, we can trade it down. There's just as easy of a way for people to make money, or just of a likely scenario for people to make money on the way down they do on the way up. But if you guys are full-time traders now, just type the number 2 in chat. Anybody that's on this live stream that's wondering or maybe thinking, oh, how could I supplement my income as we go into next year? Well, just take a look. Just take a look at how many people have been able to become full-time traders now. Again, is it something that's going to happen overnight? No. You got to put forth a little bit of effort. You got to actually say to yourself and make a commitment, invest in yourself, and actually put forth some effort to reach your goals. But your goals, as you can see from these comments coming from people that are no different than you, they're not smarter than you, they don't have more money than you, they don't have more time than you, but they're doing it. So if they can do it, so can you. It's possible. I think it's important for people to see that. Again, these are real people, folks, who had real jobs, full schedules before they became full-time traders, and most of them did not start with thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars in their trading account. Only those that are educated, have access to the right tools, and are part of the right community will have the best chance to benefit from it. Right now is your chance to get a head start, a real financial jump on 2023, but only if you're willing to listen to the warnings I'm about to share with you, which I'll share with you in just a moment right now, because we have to actually welcome Christian. Christian is the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Christian. And with that, we are now down to 20 laptops remaining from our Black Friday sale that ends tonight at midnight. We started with 100. We had 21 when we just went live here today. We are now down to 20 as Christian just grabbed one. So everybody welcome Christian to the TTG family. TTG exists to empower the retail trader and investor. While other platforms charge you for each course, each chat room, each workshop, each tool, and then disguises this by predatory pricing structure by charging you monthly, right? TTG has set out to disrupt this industry. And as such, we have become the Netflix of trading communities. So TTG gives you access to our entire 22 course curriculum and all of our premium tools, including our chat room and all alerts from all 9 of our pro TTG trading moderators for one price, paid up front for the whole year, with no upsells ever for courses or tools. And yes, that includes new courses or new tools for as long as you are a member. Also, for those of you, let's be real, for the vast majority of you that work full-time jobs, TTG's mobile app allows everyone to stay connected on the go. Let's be honest. Most people cannot sit in front of their computer screen staring at charts all day long, waiting around for trade alerts. With our mobile app that's available on iPhone and Android, you don't have to. You can receive real-time analysis before our pro traders even enter a trade, and then real-time entry and exit alerts when they do, sent right to your mobile device. With the TTG mobile app, you guys are free to live your life and reap the benefits of our platform on your own time. TTG has a university-level curriculum that is designed to help you get started if you know nothing about trading, or take your trading to the next level if you are already experienced. Joining TTG is designed to benefit every level of trader, regardless of your experience level or time. These courses are accessible 24/7 and can be taken around your schedule on your own time. Joe, do me a favor, post the syllabus actually in chat right now, so members or viewers rather can click on the link and they can see actually all the courses they'll have access to as a member. So you guys can click on the link that Joe will post up in chat right now, just so you can see a list of all the 22 courses that are included inside of our curriculum. Another way TTG also stands apart from every other group is that when you sign up to TTG, you get free access to real premium tools from today's top fintech companies that in total will save you about $5,000 a year. As a TTG member, you gain immediate and free access to the following tools, all accessible right in your dashboard. Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and squawk feature. Quote Media's full book level 2. You get options flow, unusual options activity, dark pool data. You get TradingView's premium charting software, ETNA's simulator, the Trade Ideas scanner. Okay. All of these things are included on your platform. You get a social sentiment scanner. You get a trading journal. You get analyst ratings, insider buying, insider selling data, short data, all real-time heat maps. All of this is included when you join our platform. You do not need to pay $1 extra to get access to any of those tools that I had just mentioned to you. Those tools are important. Successful traders use them because they give them more information. The more information they have, the better decisions they can make. The better decisions they can make, the greater the chance of them making money. If they use them, so should you. That's why we've negotiated with these companies to have their products on our platform. All of those tools and any new tools that we bring up, during or that we add to the platform during your annual membership will always be included. There are no upsells ever for courses and tools when you join True Trading Group. Now, the cost of the membership is normally $2,212 for the year, but as part of our Black Friday sale, you can save 52% right now when you go to ttgoffer.com, manually enter the coupon code TTG121 and click apply code. This will bring the price all the way down to just $10.50 for the entire year. And the price you pay tonight is the price you pay for life, which means next year, when the price is over $2,000, you'll be able to renew your membership next year for just the $10.50. Doesn't matter if our membership's $2,500 next year, you'll only pay the $10.50 to renew. And the next 20 people that go to ttgoffer.com and manually enter the code TTG121 and sign up will also get a brand new free laptop. You do not need to enter your address to get the laptop. When you sign up, you'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim that laptop. As long as you live on planet Earth, we will send you the laptop. We have members all over the world. We cover the shipping. It is our gift to you. That laptop carries a retail value of just around $300. Use to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, give it away to somebody for the holidays, sell it on eBay and shove that money into your trading account. Whatever you want to do with it, it is yours. And as a special bonus, you will also be receiving, as part of our Black Friday sale, a free one-on-one mentor session with any one of our 9 pro trading moderators, and that includes myself. Those one-on-one mentor sessions, guys, I can't even put a price tag on them. A lot of members that are on this live stream right now that have already conducted one-on-one mentor sessions with myself or any one of the mods can tell you that that price tag is not something you can even put a number to on the positive impact that having a one-on-one private mentor session with one of our professional traders, what that positive impact can be for your trading. So you just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. And here's the best part, because at TTG, we put our money where our mouth is. You sign up right now and you use that coupon code TTG121. You will also receive a double your money back guarantee. I'm dead serious. That means you go to ttgoffer.com, manually enter TTG121, click apply code, sign up. You'll have 1 year. You don't have to do this all in like 14 days, some impossible time frame. You have 1 year. Complete our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one small private study group. If you do those 3 things, and by the end of your membership, if you guys have not been able to make back that $10.50 at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $2,100. Dead serious. That's how confident I am in the platform that we have created. I see the results that members have, and I have no problem offering you double your money back. I want to acknowledge that we're all well aware you're not joining TTG to get your money back. You're joining TTG to make money. And with a 2.6% refund rate and a 78% retention rate, based on the people you saw live on this stream that are making money, becoming better traders, we're pretty confident that you're not going to need the double your money back guarantee. Still, it's a great way for you to see how serious we are about our product. And it allows you to hold us accountable, which is a rarity in this business. And yes, we will also have a Cyber Monday sale, which starts tonight at midnight, but that price is going to be $11.50. So it'll be $100 more than what it is right now. We will not be giving away the one-on-ones or the laptops either. And come Tuesday, then the price will be moving up back again. We'll move back up towards $1,200, $1,300, $1,500, and then by the end of the year, we'll be back to $2,000 for 2023. Okay, so the secret is out. Do not wait. Do not sleep on this. Go to ttgoffer.com, manually enter the code TTG121, click apply code. And as long as you see a laptop and a one-on-one inside of your checkout cart, then you know that you are getting one. Remember, you do not need to enter your address for the laptop. After you sign up, you get a welcome email with instructions how to claim that free laptop. We cover the shipping. If you are a trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous annual member, and you guys want this deal, okay, or if you're anyone that just has a question about this membership, send us a text message now to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. You have the phone numbers right there at the bottom of your screen. We have to give a big welcome to Daya. Daya, welcome to the TTG family. That means we are down to just 19 laptops and 19 one-on-one spots left until midnight tonight. So Daya gets the free laptop, the 52% discount, and a free one-on-one mentor session as we roll out the end of the Black Friday sale, which ends at midnight tonight. If this interests you, do not wait until later. These are not going to last while you're listening to me speak through the rest of this live stream, because I haven't even got into the warnings that I want to share with you yet. Open up a new web browser, go to tgdoffer.com, manually enter TGD121 coupon code, click apply code, check out, and you guys are going to be good to go. Again, if you're a previous trial, or previous member, send us a text message. We have to whitelist your email address in order for the coupon code to work for you. So send us a text message to 786-505-4049. So a huge welcome to all of our new members. And now the reason that we are all here, my stock market warning for the end of 2022 and going into 2023. I said at the beginning of this live stream that what worked for you last year will not work for you this year, right? We said that last year. And we were right about that. That means, in my opinion, just because we have a potential Santa Claus Rally incoming this month does not mean that you should all just go long and buy everything right now. That's not what I'm telling you. That's not what I'm saying to you right here, right now. Okay. This is a unique moment, a unique time, because if there's one lesson that I've been really preaching to people this year is to be reactive instead of predictive. Trying to be predictive in 2022 made your job a lot more difficult than it had to be. There were so many data points, whether it was inflation data, whether it was earnings, jobs data, whether it was the Fed raising 50 basis points or 75 basis points, or was Jerome Powell mean when he was talking, or was he nice? Like all of these things, hawkish and dovish, right? When he's talking, all of these things, if you were trying to predict those events, you had a very difficult time. And the point that I was trying to make to people, and one thing that I really talked to people a lot about this year was, why? Why are you trying to be a hero? Why are you trying to be the first person to the party? You do not need to be the first person to the party, because the parties this year were the greatest parties that you've ever had. They went on forever. You didn't have to be the first one there. It's not like, oh, we're here. Party's over in 10 minutes. You got to get your drinks in. We got to get out of here. 10 minutes. We're on to the next party. No, these parties lasted for days. All you had to do was understand from a macro view. If the CPI data is this, the market will go up. If the CPI data is that, the market will go down. If the Federal Reserve does this, the market will go up. If the Federal Reserve does that, the market's going to go down. And if you have just waited to see what the data actually was, then get into the trade, you've had tremendous follow through, multiple days, sometimes multiple weeks of directional follow through on the overall market and on individual stocks. Too many people think, and this is the thing that I love, like, this is like, when you have someone that has no experience whatsoever, they just, opened up a Webull or Robinhood account a year and a half ago, they joined some Reddit page or they joined a Discord, and they try to tell me, someone that's been doing this for 17 years, traded professionally on Wall Street, managed millions of dollars at a hedge fund, that I don't know what I'm talking about, but they do. I'm sitting here telling you that you did not need to be the first person to the party and try to predict the future. Being a good trader is not about predicting the future. As much as people may want to believe that successful traders have some kind of, maybe they have some kind of time machine where I can like jump forward to next week, see what the hell's going on, and then jump back and then give you guys all the right answer. That's not the way that it works. I wish it was, because I'd be the world's first trillionaire if that was the case. I can't predict the future. I can't read tarot cards. I can't read my palm. I can't read what is going to happen. But what I can do is understand what catalysts make the market go up, what catalysts make the markets go down. And in the environment that we find ourselves in today and this year with the volatility that you have, wait for the data and then get yourselves into the trade. That's what we have done for every single major economic data point that has come out this year. And this has resulted in the last 3 CPI reports that have come out: November, October, and September. Those last 3 CPI data points, let me highlight them on the screen for you so you are all aware of what days those CPI numbers came out. There's your CPI number. Okay. Guys, we got to welcome Taral. Taral, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody, welcome Taral, newest member of the group. Taral, welcome to the TTG family. There's now 18 of those laptops left and 18 private one-on-one mentor sessions left as well. If you are just joining us, I'm about to go over and give you guys not 1, but 2 major stock market warnings for the end of 2022, but also going into next year for 2023. So make sure you guys give me your undivided attention. Get off of Instagram, sign out of Facebook, throw TikTok in the garbage, turn the TV off, take some notes. This stuff can help you guys make money. Social media cannot. Taral, welcome to the family. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $10.50 as long as you see a laptop and a one-on-one mentor session in your checkout cart. When you go to that page, that is how you'll know that you are getting one. There are 18 of those spots left. This is our Black Friday sale. It is over at today at midnight. It is over. You do not need to enter your address when you are signing up to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email after you join. There will be instructions in the welcome email how to claim your laptop. It's totally free. Okay? There's 18 spots left. If you have questions, text us. Don't be shy. 786-505-4049. Back to the charts. So the last time you had a CPI data that came out, that was November 10th. There it is, highlighted in white. The other time that you had a CPI data point come out, that was October 13th. And there it is again. I will highlight it for you in white. Okay. So that is the last time that you had CPI November 10th. Then you had October 13th. And then you had CPI back here. These are all your CPI data points. Okay. These are all your CPI data points, right? And this data point was September 13th. These are your last 3 CPI data points. Now, if there's one thing that is insanely obvious, that after the data point was released, you got directional follow through. Data point gets released, directional follow through. Data point gets released, directional follow through. You do not need to be the first person to the party and try to position yourself ahead of time. Because if you came into this data point, let's say the October read, and you're like, I'm buying put options because I think the data point's going to be bad. Well, guess what? It was bad. Okay. It was bad, but you had a reversal because everybody read this number as the absolute peak. This was the worst CPI number that everybody expected. We expected a rollover the following month, and that was when the markets completely reversed. If you are trying to get ahead of the number, you're getting hurt. If you thought this number was going to be heavy and you're like, oh, I'm buying put options because inflation's still high. The rent hasn't come down yet. Inflation's still high. And you bought put options on this day, you lost 100% of your money the very next day when all you had to do was react instead of predict. Okay. All of you stick with me. This will translate into an actual warning. I am telling you, this is not clickbait. Okay. This is not clickbait. I have 2 warnings for you: end of this year and then going into 2023. And if you just take a look, what have we done? We've been reactive to all of these data points. Well, let's go back to the most recent data point, November 10th. On November 10th, we waited for the data point to come out. It was a bullish number. What did we do? We got long Meta at 104.98. 104.98 for Meta. I'm just showing you guys, this is literally what happens. Okay, this is what happens when all you need to do is wait for the data points to be released. And right here is where we bought Meta, and members were able to capitalize on a 120% gain on call options in Meta because we just waited to see what's the number. The number came in better than expected. Great. Let's get long. Let's buy call options. 120% gain just like that. The last time, let's go back to then in November. In October, we'll go back to Netflix, right? That was October 13th. So what did we do on October 13th? Well, the number came out. We saw the reversal in the markets, and then we got long Netflix. We got long Netflix at 215.76. That is right there. Right there is when we bought Netflix after the CPI data came out on October 13th. That was a swing trade that we held on to for about 3 days, and that resulted in an over 200% gain in call options for members, and a swing trade where we got in on the 13th, we got out on the 17th, over 200% gain for members. Then we go all the way back to September now. And on September, when that CPI number came out and it was worse than everybody expected, what did we do on September 13th? Let's go back to September 13th. And here we are. The number came out. It was worse than expected. We said, we're going to get short. And that's exactly what we did. We shorted AMD right there at $80.71. And that resulted in about a 55-60% gain in AMD put options to the downside. The point being here, guys, is you are seeing firsthand real trades that members in your trading group are able to make money on by just waiting. React to the data. Stop trying to predict it. There is so much directional follow through in this market that when the data point comes out, ride the wave. We got to welcome Tyler. Tyler's the newest member of the group. Tyler, welcome. There are now just 17 of those spots remaining. So everybody welcome Tyler, newest member of the group. 17 spots left for our Black Friday sale. It's a 52% discount. Brings a price of $10.50 for the entire year. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools. You get a free laptop. You get a one-on-one mentor session, private mentor session with any one of the moderators you choose, including myself. And you guys will also be getting a double your money back guarantee. And yes, we will have a Cyber Monday sale, which starts at midnight tonight, but the price is going to be $11.50. It is $10.50 here this evening. That is a $100 difference. And there will be no more of those one-on-one mentor sessions that we are giving out here today. And we are only down to 17 laptops. We were not able to get more. We had 100 laptops going into Black Friday. When we started this week, we are now down to just 17. So they are going fast. I do not believe that they are going to last. They'll be gone most likely by this evening before midnight tonight when this sale ends. You have to manually enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $10.50. You'll check out. You don't have to enter your address, guys, for the laptop. Like I said, you'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim it. Okay, the price is going to say $22.12 when you go to ttgoffer.com. You have to manually type TTG121, click apply code. The price will then drop to $10.50. All right. So there you guys have that. All right. So these are just some examples. Again, these are the days that all these data points were released. And you can see the action that we were able to capitalize on inside of True Trading Group. The next time you're going to get this CPI number is December 13th. December 13th is the next CPI report. So the question is going to be here now, are you going to catch the next 50 to 200% winner with myself and the other members of True Trading Group like we have done for the last 3 consecutive CPI reports? That's the question. December is going to be the most important month of the year. And I know I have said this before, but that does not make that statement any less true. And allow me to explain to you why. All year, there have been massive question marks, which is the reason why you've had this volatility. The stock market doesn't like uncertainty. Uncertainty is what creates immense volatility in the stock market. The stock market is a forward discount looking mechanism. It tries to price in and predict where we're going to be 6 to 9 months from now. When the market does not know the answer to specific questions, that picture 6 to 9 months out becomes very cloudy. That uncertainty is what sends equity markets into a tailspin. The biggest questions that we've had all year were what? What was going to happen with inflation? How high was the Fed going to raise interest rates? Those are the biggest questions we've had all year. Nobody knew the answer. When was inflation going to come down? How high is the Fed going to raise interest rates? And here we are, November 27th, and we still don't know the answers to those questions. You're going to get those answers this month, next month, December, because December 13th is your inflation data, CPI number. If the CPI number on December 13th, okay, if the CPI number for December 13th comes in lighter than expected, like it did last month, or rather this month, then the answer of how high is inflation going to go, when is inflation going to come down, that question is now answered. The market will have a very clear and definitive answer to inflation has now officially cracked. You have not had all year back-to-back better than expected inflation numbers all year. You haven't had it. You've had two better than expected inflation readings this year, this past month, and then back in July, but never back-to-back. Remember, after July, August and September were higher than expected, right? So now you got lower than expected for the month of October, which is a data point that gets released in November. Now on December 13th, we're going to get the inflation data for November. And if that's also under expectations, then folks, that answers that question. But then what's the very next day? December 14th is the Fed meeting. So the Fed is going to give you what I believe will be 50 basis point rate hike on December 14th. And then after they have gotten now the two back-to-back better than expected inflation numbers, now the Federal Reserve will tell you with certainty, we're going to do one more rate hike and then we're going to pause. And then all of a sudden now, within 2 days, the 13th and 14th, the stock market has the answers to the two biggest questions that they could not figure out all year. We got to welcome Diogo. Diogo, welcome to the TTG family. We got to welcome Diogo. We are now down to just 16 of those laptops, guys. These are going quick. Diogo is getting a free laptop, a 52% discount, brings the price from $22.12 all the way down to $10.50 for the whole year. And you're also then going to be getting a free one-on-one mentor session with myself or one of the other professional trading mods at True Trading Group. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, click apply code, price will drop. You guys check out, you're good to go. If you have any questions about the membership, send us a text, 786-505-4049, 786-505-4049. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen, guys. If you have any questions at all from this, about this membership, about myself, about the courses, about the trade alerts, anything at all, about the laptop, about the mentor session, you have any questions, you text us. Send us a text message to that phone number right now. We'll help you guys out. Okay? So that is why December is going to end up being the most important month of the year. And I know I've said that before because I've said, like, when you got to October, when you got to June, I was like, yeah, this is the most important month so far of the year. But now December has become the most important month because you're going to finally get the answers to these questions. So yes, I've said that in the past, but that doesn't make that statement any less true because of the significance of the 13th and 14th and the data that you're going to be getting and the answers that's going to give investors and give clarity in the stock market. Okay. You need to be prepared in December to properly take advantage of the potential Santa Claus rally so that we are cashed up and ready for what I believe is going to come at the beginning of 2023. Okay. Listen up and listen good. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not some stock market guru that has the secret to the stock market and can see the future. I told you that before. But what I am is a professional trader. It's made millions of dollars trading and investing in the stock market for the last 17 years. And I've learned how to trade during the worst global economic crisis that has ever existed. And I not only survived during 2008, I thrived receiving one of the Funds Trader of the Year awards. What I am is someone that's helped thousands and thousands of people to make money and helping them to learn, trade, and profit consistently. I share that not to brag or to boast, but I share that because I want you to know exactly who you are listening to and why I believe so strongly in what I am about to predict for you going into 2023 based on the experience and the real education, not because of the ghost of winning stockbrokers past or the ghost of trading future are visiting me during this holiday season. That's not why. I'm about to give you my entire prediction for 2023 and how you all can get a jump start on making money from it right here, right now. But first, I want to know how many people are on this live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group. If you are not a member of TTG, do me a favor and type the letters TTG right here, right now. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I would like to see how many people are on this live stream that are not members of True Trading Groups. Type the letters TTG. Let me see who we have with us here this evening that's not a member. We've got Roman Fuentes. We got Rhonda Barnett. Yo, my boy Bogey's a member now. Yes, I love that. I love that. James D. Diddy. Munawar, Natoro, Mark, Gustavo, Jonathan, Dave, Shank Offer, Yondis, John, Smooth Operator, welcome back. Road Pierre, Dad, Dan Johnson, who's your daddy? Welcome back. Francisco Estevez. A lot of new faces here that are joining us this evening. I commend each and every single one of you. Silver Eagle, welcome back. I commend each and every single one of you. You're here with me on a Sunday night. You could be doing a million other things. You could be watching football or doing anything else, watching Netflix, but instead you're here with me right now, trying to get information, education. I can help you guys make money. I commend all of you. G, Aw, Bash, welcome. All of you that are typing TTG. Listen to me all very carefully. Okay, all of you that are typing TTG. Welcome to all of you. Listen up and listen good, because the vast majority of teaching members are making money and they're becoming better traders. And I want you to watch this if you missed it before. Members, one more time. Are you making money? Are you becoming better traders this year? If the answer is yes, type the $. You're making money, becoming a better trader this year, type the $. Now, if you're someone that just typed TTG or you're not a member, try to count how many people type the $sign inside a chat. Again, folks, these are real people, real full-time jobs. They didn't start with tens of thousands of dollars in their trading account. These people decided to take what they had, made an investment in themselves, and it paid off. Watch this. Guys, if you've been making money with TTG while working a full-time job, type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living, please. Just take a moment. If you work a full-time job while you're making money, type the number 1. Tell me what you do for a living. Now, anyone that's not a member, just pay attention. Read some of the comments that are going to come through. Maybe you see someone that does the same thing that you do for a living. You guys can maybe see for yourself. Lawyer, mechanic, electrician, construction, energy marketer, engineer, printer, sensei, door-to-door sales, computer geek, sales manager, full-time dad, full-time trader. I like that. IT support, supervisor, accountant, a plumber. I run a few small businesses, auto tech, executive chef. Okay. I don't need to keep reading all that. Bartender, right? Professional wardrobe stylist, right? You guys can read some of these comments. I'm not going to keep reading all these professions, but you guys can read them. Non-teaching members, I encourage you to pay attention to this chat, because these are real people telling you they're making money while working real full-time jobs. And this is largely made possible thanks to TTG's mobile app, which allows everyone to stay connected on the go. Let's be honest. Most people cannot sit in front of their computer screens and stare at charts all day long waiting around for alerts. With our mobile app, you don't have to. You can receive real-time analysis before our pro traders enter a trade, and also real-time entry and exits when they do, sent straight to your mobile device via push notification, which is 5 to 10 times faster than waiting around for some text message, and 15 to 20 times faster than waiting for an email. With the TTG mobile app, you are free to live your life and reap the benefits of our platform on your own time. We have a university-level curriculum that's designed to help you get started if you know nothing about trading, or take your trading to the next level if you are experienced. Joining TTG is designed to benefit every level of trader, regardless of your experience level and or time. These courses are available 24/7. You can take them at your own pace, at your own time, on your own schedule. Joe, post the syllabus one more time so people can click on it and see the full list of all the 22 courses that they're going to gain access to once you become an annual member. There's no upsells for courses. You get access to every single course when you guys join here today for the 1050 during our Black Friday sale. Another way we stand apart from every other group is when you sign up, you get access to $5,000 worth of premium tools from some of the top fintech companies in the world. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk. You're going to get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, TradingView's premium charting software. You get ETNA's simulator. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. You get a social sentiment scanner. You get a real-time heat map. You have a trading journal. insider buying, insider selling, analyst ratings, short data. All of this is included when you guys join the annual membership for $10.50. You do not pay $1 extra for those tools. They're included. That'll save you $5 to $6 grand right there. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools ever. The cost of our annual membership is normally $2,212, but as part of our Black Friday sale, you can save 52% right now by going to ttgoffer.com, manually entering the code TTG121 and click apply code. That'll bring the price down to $10.50 for the entire year. The price you pay tonight is the price you pay for life. So next year, when our membership is $2,500, it doesn't matter. You'll only pay $10.50 to renew. Why is that important? Because 78% of our members renew. So chances are you're going to want to renew. And the next 16 people that go to ttgoffer.com and manually enter that coupon code will get a brand new free laptop when they do so. You do not need to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim the laptop once you join. As long as you live on planet Earth, we'll get you the laptop. We ship anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping. And as a special bonus, the next 16 people that join today will not just be getting the free laptop. You're not just getting the 52% discount. You're getting a one-on-one mentor session with any one of the professional trading mods at True Trading Group that you choose. And here's the best part. We put our money where our mouth is at True Trading Group, guys. You sign up tonight using coupon code TTG121, and I will give you a double your money back guarantee. You have 1 year. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. You have a whole year. Do it at your own pace, on your own time, on your own schedule. If you can't make back $1,050 at least once during your membership, I will give you back $2,100. That is how confident I am in the platform that we have created. Now, I don't think you're going to need that double your money back guarantee, considering we've only had to give a refund to 2.6% of our users since 2016. And like I said, 78% of our members renew their membership. So I don't think you're going to need the double your money back guarantee, but it's there for peace of mind. It's there to show you how serious we are and how much we stand behind the product that we've created. And it allows you to hold us accountable, which again is a very big rarity in this business. We're going to have a Cyber Monday sale. It starts at midnight, but the price will be $11.50. It's $10.50 today. So it's a $100 difference. Save yourself the $100. Get it now. And then we're not going to be giving the one-on-ones and the laptops tomorrow as well. Do not sleep on this, folks. Go to ttgoffer.com now, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and you will be good to go. If you're a trial member currently, used to be a trial member, or used to be an annual member, and you guys want this deal, we have to whitelist your email first. So send us a text message to 786-505-4049. Phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. Farhad, we got to welcome Farhad. Welcome to the family, guys. Now we're down to 15. These are going fast. Farhad, welcome to the family. 15 of those laptops remain. 15 one-on-one mentor sessions remain. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right, everyone. Time you've all been waiting for. I'm about to share with you my exact thoughts on what happens in the stock market for 2023 and how you can make money from it. And as a bonus, I will be giving away my outlook and my game plan for how I plan to make money this week as well. So let's go back to the charts. All right, let's go back to the charts and let's pick up right where we left off. All right, let's pick up right where we left off with the Santa Claus Rally. Now, I just explained to you that you have two very important pieces of data that are coming out on December 13th and December 14th. December 13th is CPI for the month of November, and then December 14th is the Fed meeting. I'm here to tell you right now that on December 13th, if the inflation number comes in lighter than expected, I believe you will get continued upside in this market to finalize and cement the Santa Claus Rally as the markets move higher from December 13th into the end of the year. Because on December 13th, if that number comes in under expectations, it'll be the first time all year where you got back-to-back lighter than expected CPI numbers and inflation numbers. That will allow the Fed to slow down the pace of their rate hikes the very next day, which is going to be December 14th, when they will raise rates. They'll probably give you 50 basis points, and that'll give the Fed more confidence to give the markets more clarity on where they're going to stop. So if you get lighter than expected data on the 13th, markets move higher. The Fed gives you 50 basis points, signals that they're going to pause maybe after January, and then that gives you more upside in the market going into the end of the year. That is the premise for the Santa Claus Rally. Remember what I said to you earlier. You do not need to be the first person to the party. The last 3 consecutive CPI data points that have come out, we waited for the data, good or bad, long or short, 50 to 60% gain on the short, 120% gain on the long, 200% gain on the long. Those are the last 3 times that we traded the CPI data. You're getting another one on December 13th. We got to welcome Lester. Lester's going to be right there with me on December 13th. Lester, welcome. 14 of those spots now remain. 14. Free laptop, 52% discount, double your money back guarantee, one-on-one mentor session. That's our Black Friday sale. It's over at midnight. You got a couple hours left. Go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121. 14 spots left. Now, if December 13th, the inflation data is worse than expected, then the Grinch will steal Christmas, because then the markets will become very nervous that the Fed is going to go further and they're not going to be as clear on the very next day of the 14th, where the Fed will be more vague about when they're going to stop raising rates if inflation is higher than expected, and you would not have the back-to-back. The back-to-back months of declining inflation, significant declines, is very, very important for the Santa Claus Rally. It needs to happen on December 13th. Okay? But I believe that we're going to get it. I believe we're going to get that Santa Claus Rally, because I believe that we're going to get a lighter than expected CPI number on the 13th. But that's that game plan right there. Now going into 2023, I have very specific game plan on what I believe is going to happen in 2023. I've received hundreds and hundreds, if not well over 1,000 messages from TTG members on the status of my long-term portfolio, what I plan to do with the capital that I still have on the sidelines for my long-term portfolio. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so. My Twitter handle is at MikeEdward_TTG. Again, that's at MikeEdward_TTG. If you guys want to send me messages or whatever, I'm always posting market commentary and trade ideas on my Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter. We got to welcome Vernon. Guys, these are starting to go. I would grab one right now. These are going to run out. Vernon, welcome to the family. We're now down to 13 of those laptops and one-on-one mentor sessions. 13 left. You go to ttgoffer.com, you enter the coupon code TTG121, you click apply code, the price will drop to $10.50. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools. You got the free laptop, you got the double your money back guarantee, you've got the one-on-one mentor session. Grab it. Oh, wow, guys, they're flying now. Millie, welcome. 12 now. We're down to 12. Millie, newest member of the family. Welcome, Millie. I look forward to trading with all of you. This is going to be epic times. Epic times. Millie, welcome to the family. Okay. So everyone wants to know if they miss their chance to buy low and start building or start adding to the long-term portfolio. So many people think they missed the bottom. Well, guess what? It is my strong opinion that you have not. Everybody's like, oh, did I miss the bottom? Did I miss the bottom? The market's rallying. Mike's talking about a Santa Claus rally. He thinks the market's going to go higher in December. Did I miss my chance? Did I miss my chance? My strong opinion is you have not missed your chance. You have not missed your chance. Let me give you an update real quick on my long-term portfolio and why I've added the way that I have added this year. So here's 2022. Here's a chart of 2022, right? As you can see, the markets have just gone down this year, and you've had these bear market rallies mixed in between. But last year, right during this time period, I told everyone that I was selling in my long-term portfolio, right? I did it actually very publicly on these live streams. You can go back and watch my lives from September and October of last year. I announced to the world I was selling in my long-term portfolio because I believed we were going to have some severe, downside, some serious downside this year, which we did. And I was able to take all that cash that we had raised and I started deploying it into the markets this year, 2 separate occasions. The first time that I added to my long-term portfolio was a small piece that I added right there around 3,800 on the S&P. And then I added a much bigger piece right there on June 17th. So these are the 2 days that I added in my long-term portfolio. Okay, this was a small piece. This was a much larger piece. Now, just to give you guys an update on some of the stocks that I added, and I announced this on June 17th. You guys can go back and watch the live stream from June 17th if you'd like. It's right here on this YouTube channel. And what I did on June 17th was I started to buy a bunch of stocks in companies that tend to do well during economic slowdowns. And as you go into an economic slowdown, as the Fed's rate hikes take effect in the economy and the economy slows to help bring down inflation, there's a certain group of companies that are going to tend to outperform. And let's go through some of those companies that we added in our long-term portfolio on June 17th. Like I said, True Trading Group is not just day trading, is not just swing trading. You get all of my long-term portfolio moves and adjustments. And when I go overweight certain sectors and when I go underweight certain sectors, when I add new stocks to my portfolio, you guys get all of those notifications as well. Some of the stocks that we bought on June 17th, one, Walmart. Right? Walmart. We bought Walmart. I own Walmart from 118.66 right there. 118.66. That stock is now currently sitting up 29% as we go into the end of the year. Another one is Next Era Energy. We bought Next Era Energy at 71.68 right there. That stock now sits up 19%. Pepsi. Okay. Pepsi is another stock that we bought. Right here, we bought Pepsi at 157. That stock now sits up 17%, up at all-time highs. General Mills, we bought General Mills at $66 right here. $66. General Mills, all-time highs, up 26%. Snowflake, we bought Snowflake at 117.89. That stock currently at 144, up 23%. Constellation Brands, STZ, we bought that at 226. That stock now sits up 15%, up at all-time highs. Again, guys, bear with me. You will see how all of this plays into 2023. We got to welcome Wendy. Wendy's the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Wendy. Wendy, newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Wendy. We're down to now just 11 of those spots. 11 of those spots remain. That's it, 11. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Everybody welcome Wendy. 11 spots left for the 52% discount, the free laptop, the one-on-one mentor session, and the double your money back guarantee. And yes, we will have a Cyber Monday sale. It starts after midnight tonight, but the price will be $11.50, not $10.50. So $100 more, and you're not going to get the one-on-ones and laptops that we're giving away here today. These 11 laptops that we have left is all that we have left. We started with 100 earlier this week. We're down to 11. So 100 people have taken advantage of the Black Friday sale just this week alone inside of True Trading Group. Sean, 10 of them there now left. Guys, 10 left. That's it. Hurry up. Go get one. Seriously, don't even wait for me to stop talking. Don't wait for the live stream to be over. Open up a new web. It's the holidays. Get the free laptop. It's worth $300. You can give it to somebody for a gift or sell it on eBay. Take the $300 and put it in your trading account. It's free. Go to TTGoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $10.50. As long as you see a laptop and the one-on-one in your checkout cart when you're on the page, that's how you know you're getting one. You don't have to enter your address or get a welcome email after you join. There'll be instructions in that welcome email how to claim the laptop. Okay? The price will say $22.12 when you go there. You have to enter TTG121 in the discount coupon code window. Click apply code. The price will drop to then $10.50. All right? Okay. So that's just a handful of stocks, right? That's just an example of some of the outperformance that we've been able to achieve in our long-term portfolios. Well, the overall market is up nowhere near 20, 26, 24%. Okay. We're not anywhere near that in the overall markets, but these are the stocks that we added on June 17th in the long-term portfolio. That's just a couple of them. There's a lot more, but I'm not going to get into the whole list of them here today. I just want to give you kind of a quick little, insight into the long-term portfolio. But I don't try to pick the exact bottom when I invest in my long-term portfolio. I've done workshops and webinars and mentor sessions with members of True Trading Group. where I've done specific, like when I was adding my long-term portfolio in June, I did a 2-hour-long workshop live with members going over how to build a long-term portfolio. The biggest mistake that you will make as an investor, in my opinion, is trying to pick the bottom. If you talk to any professional, anyone, any professional on Wall Street that manages hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars for a living, someone that earns millions of dollars in income for themselves doing this professionally for other people, not one of them is going to tell you you should try to pick the exact bottom. Well, those are the best minds Wall Street has to offer. If not one of those people would ever suggest to you, pick the bottom, why in God's name are you trying to? Do you think you're better than the hedge fund manager that's managing a portfolio of $5 billion that's been doing this for 40 years? Do you think you're better than them? Of course not. I know you're all not that insane. So why are you trying to pick the bottom? They're not. I'm not. I like to add in my long-term portfolio in 3 tiers. I like to rules that I have for myself. Markets go down 15%. Okay, this is just throughout my life. If the market goes down 15%, I'm going to buy stuff. I'm going to buy something. Okay, you have to, because there's so many times throughout history where the market goes down 10, 15%. The market's experienced a correction, but never go down 20, 25 to go into a bear market, right? You don't have bear markets all that often. You have corrections that happen almost every year. We got to welcome Christopher. Christopher, welcome to the family. 9 of those spots now remain. Christopher, welcome. Guys, if you're a trial member, a previous trial, or a previous annual member, and you guys want this deal, we have to whitelist your email. You got to send us a text message, 786-505-4049. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. If you guys want to send us a text message now, or if you have any questions about me, questions about True Trading Group, questions about the courses, about the laptop, questions about the one-on-one, questions about anything, send us a text message right now. Okay. You guys are going to be getting your double your money back guarantee. If you can't make back $10.50 at least once after going through our courses, our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back $2,100. That's the deal. It's part of our Black Friday sale. You guys get that here today when you guys join. You also get a free laptop, retail value of around $300, totally free. You don't have to enter your address when you join. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim it. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. There's 9 left. You're also going to get a one-on-one mentor session with any one of our professional trading mods, including myself. Cyber Monday sale starts tomorrow after midnight tonight, but it's going to be $100 more than it is now. So right now is the best deal you're going to get. 52% off, $10.50. Free laptop, one-on-one mentor session, double your money back guarantee. Okay. What if you only have $1,000 to start buying? The companies you bought would only be a couple stocks starting with $1,000. Are there cheaper stocks the program goes over for people with less capital? So EFTA, we're talking 2 completely different things. Right now, you're talking about a long-term portfolio. Okay, now you're talking about other cheaper stocks the platform goes over for people with less capital. My suggestion, okay, is to always separate your long-term portfolio from your trading account. Okay, your trading account and your long-term portfolio should not be in the same account. Mine are not. The majority of my money is with JP Morgan's wealth management division. I also have some money with Fidelity, but then my trading account is with Lightspeed. Separate the 2. Okay, if you only have $1,000 to start from a long-term investing perspective, then I would say, yes, spread them out, maybe 4 or 5 stocks and put $200, $250 into each one and start there. Okay, that's where I would say, no, there are not cheaper stocks that I think that you should buy and just say, oh, I only have $1,000, so I should just only go and look to buy, I should just go and look to buy $4 and $5 stocks, because $4 and $5 stocks are $4 and $5 stocks for a reason. They're not good companies. And the risk there of you losing money on those long-term investments is extremely high versus you losing money on something like a Pepsi, a Walmart, a General Mills, a Pfizer, something like that. Okay, so no, I do not suggest that just because you only have $1,000 that you go and you look for $4 and $5 stocks. That's one of the biggest mistakes that investors make. They go and they say, oh, well, I can only afford this cheap stock. Well, that's going to be you buying a piece of garbage, and then you're not going to make money on that. Meanwhile, the stock that's $80 5 years later is $350, but the stock you bought at $5 is now 80 cents. Don't make that mistake. Now, the flip side of that, if you're talking about active trading, $1,000 is plenty. We have so many members of True Trading Group that started TTG with less than $1,000 in their trading account after they joined, and they've now turned what was $100, $200, $500 into four-figure, even five-figure accounts. I'll show you actually right now. I'll show you right now. TTG members, guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you started with less than $1,000 in your account, do me a favor, just sound off in chat right now and tell me, what did you start with? Like, what did you start with in your account if you had less than $1,000 when you joined? Just to show after that you don't need thousands of dollars to get started. So I know we have a lot of members that started with just like a couple $100. So if you guys want to maybe sound off and comment in chat, I would just read some of these comments so you can see firsthand from members what they started with. Okay, 150, 500. All right, just read some of these comments that you guys see coming through here. 600, 400, 500, 500. So you guys get the point, right? You see a bunch of people here that only a couple $100, 250, 500, right? You don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. You don't. Okay? So there's that. All right. Okay. So, so we don't try to pick the exact bottom. I scale into my long-term portfolio. And I got two chunks of my money in already, but now I have one last chunk of cash that is still sitting on the sidelines in my portfolio, waiting for the moment that I believe is going to come in the second quarter of 2023. I believe that in the second quarter of 2023, that is going to be when the last chunk of cash that I have on the sideline. Now, remember, this is the cash that I raised back at the end of 2021, when I sold my long-term portfolio. That cash, I've got 2 pieces in, and I'm waiting. I've got one more piece of cash that's sitting on the sidelines. To everyone that's asking me, do I think they missed their chance? My answer to you is no. What I believe is going to happen is that I think that early next year in Q1, Q2, the effects, inflation will now clearly be on the decline. The jobs market will clearly have softened, which it has to realistically, it's, can't stay at 5-decade lows, right? It has to. But I believe that you're going to see the effects of the Fed's rate hikes in the economy. It takes several months for when a Fed raises rates, it takes several months for that to filter into the economy. That economic slowdown is going to start to be felt in earnings. It's going to start to be felt in GDP. It's going to start to be felt in growth. And I believe that you're going to experience another leg to the downside in the first half of 2023. So the people that are out there that are saying, oh man, I fell victim to the fear mongering back in October. I thought the world was ending. I didn't buy anything. Should I buy now? Did I miss the bottom? I'm telling you, this is what I'm doing with my own money. I still have cash on the sidelines. I believe in the first half of 2023, the markets are going to sell off again as the economy slows and earnings slow. I believe the markets will bottom and find their footing in the middle of next year. Somewhere in the summertime range of that June, July was where the markets will then find their bottom as the stock market starts looking 6 to 9 months into the future of when the economic slowdown that you're going to experience next year, when we come out of it, and the markets will start looking forward to the possibility of a Fed rate cut in 2024, and that will create a rally in the stock market at the end of 2023. And that is where that last sell-off in the beginning of next year, like Q1 into Q2, that will be where I get the final piece of my cash into the markets. I believe that we will go back down and we will be testing these areas that we got down to this year. I do believe we will be going back down into this region. And that, my friends, is where I anticipate right here, This is where I anticipate that I will be adding the final chunk of my cash into my long-term portfolio at some time during Q2 of next year. I believe one of the best game plans for next year is going to be bonds in the first half of 2023 and then stocks in the second half of 2023. I think that if people are investing towards the middle to end of Q2, then by Q4 of next year, you are going to be sitting very, very pretty. Now, obviously, it's going to depend on, you got to buy the right stuff. You can't just buy garbage, right? You can't go and buy the Robin Hoods of the world. You got to buy the right stuff. But that's why you have people like myself and the other 9 professional trading moderators at TTG to help you through that process. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Like I said, I tell you every single stock that I add in my long-term portfolio. TTG members, they all know this. But this is the warning that I'm giving you all right now. Everybody is feeling like, oh man, Mike's talking about a Santa Claus rally. The market's on fire. What's happening? Did I miss my chance? My answer to you is no. You've got one more chance. One more chance that I believe this market's going to move to the downside next year. Do not miss it. You will hate yourself for the next 5 years. Do not miss it. I will let every single member of True Trading Group know when that time comes, when I'm getting ready, what stocks I'm eyeing, what stocks I'm going to be buying. I'm going to add to every stock that I already bought this year. I will add to every single one of them. Okay. I'll add to all of them. But then I'm going to start shifting back towards tech. Now, at the end of last year, I got underweight tech. I sold out all my tech stuff. I went overweight energy. I'm still overweight energy. I even took profit in energy, and I'm still overweight energy. I'm overweight consumer staples. I'm overweight utilities and healthcare. Okay? That's going to be the game plan for me for the first half of next year. But then by the second half of next year, you're going to start to see me. What's up?
I'm just overweight right now.
You're going to start to see me shift those weightings in the middle of next year. In the middle of next year, Q2 into Q3, you're going to see me start to peel back my energy positions, peel back my consumer staple positions, my utilities, my healthcare, and I'm going to start to go back into a lot of the tech names that have gotten beaten up this year, and I think are going to get beaten up again at the beginning of next year. And those will be the stocks that over the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years are going to get me 100, 200, 500, 1,000% gainers. That is my game plan. That's what I'm doing with my money. You take that for whatever you want with it. Okay? That's my opinion. That's what I'm doing with my own money. You take it for whatever you think it's worth. So again, to reiterate, to recap, I see a Santa Claus rally between now and the end of 2022, but not before there's a hiccup. Usually between Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's a hiccup. I think that hiccup is coming like maybe this week, because I believe this 200-day moving average is going to be a pretty heavy level of resistance. So this level right up here in the SPY, this, you can see this is resistance already. This is the gap entry point, right? Gap entry point from CPI from in September. And then you have the 200-day moving average, this yellow line you see on my screen. I believe that this is going to be just too much resistance for the market. And what I actually think may end up happening here, and this is, I'm actually going to trade this now, is that I think that you're going to pull back, okay, off of this level and then get back down towards the 390s and then find your footing down here in the 390s. And then all of a sudden, December 13th CPI data comes out. It's better than expected. And then you break above the 200-day moving average. And then you finish the year somewhere up in this region as you get the Santa Claus rally going into the end of the year. And then the economy slows next year. And then the market starts to pull back again. And then you go back down towards those lows in like Q2. That's my game plan. That's what I think happens here this week. I think you can possibly pull off of this 200-day moving average. The futures market right now is down 0.6%. So we are gapping down already on the futures market. If you get a move back up to this yellow line, I'm looking for shorts at that yellow line. I think it's too much of a resistance level. I'm expecting pullbacks off of it. And I think you can look for shorts up around 405 on the SPY. Shorts drop back down to like 395, 393, and then take those profits and then look for longs again back in front of 390. So that's kind of what my thought process here is you can play this trading range until the CPI data. I think that this trading range, it right here, will come into play, and you can trade to the short side, and then you can trade to the long side, and then you get CPI. And that is what I think you're going to be able to do here going into the month of December. But again, that all will come down. If the CPI number is higher than expected, then forget it. Then all bets are off, and the Grinch steals Christmas. But I think the CPI number is going to come in light. If it's not, what did I teach you before earlier in this live stream? Be reactive, not predictive. So if that number comes in higher than expected, then I'll just be short everything come that day, just like we've been doing, waiting for the data to come out. I'm not positioned into it. I'm waiting for it to come out, and then I'm going to ride that wave. Okay? So to recap, guys, like I said, I believe you get that Santa Claus rally, but I then believe the stock market will crash again in the first half of 2023, bringing more volatility and more opportunity for day trading and swing trading. But unlike 2022, I do not believe that this will last all year, unfortunately, because I believe that around the middle of 2023, the stock market begins to stabilize, a true bottom is put in, and we begin to return to normalcy as inflation continues to ease, the jobs market returns to normal levels of unemployment and normal job levels, thus reducing the volatility in the market and thus reducing the flow of constant and huge moves to the upside and the downside on what has now become nearly a daily basis this year. You see, for those that may not know, the SPY and companies like Meta and Amazon and Nvidia and Alphabet are not supposed to trade like penny stocks. This is not normal, and it's my strong belief that it will not be some new normal. I think we'll return back to that normalcy next year. I believe that by the end of 2023, the stock market will have had a major return to normalcy, and thus a lot of the daily and sometimes minute-by-minute excitement that we've become accustomed to will have subsided, and you will need to know how to find opportunity and how to properly act on that opportunity, as it will not just be handed to you, and those with the right education, the right tools, and the right community will be poised to build consistent generational wealth from this. Just so you guys understand, my intention is to spend the balance of the money that I've set aside for my long-term portfolio within the first half of 2023, most likely Q2. And guess what? You'll have a chance to do the exact same thing with me. Oh, and I fully intend on using some of that capital between now and the end of December to build more money so I can buy more if and when the market crashes at the beginning of 2023, which I believe it will. I'll be cashed up and ready to go. Now, you can all do what you want, but this holiday season, I'm buying myself more of an opportunity to set myself and my family up for wealth in 2023 and beyond. And there you guys have it. I told you this wasn't clickbait. I told you I had two big warnings for you. The Santa Claus Rally and 2023. Everybody asking me, did they miss the bottom? My answer to you folks is, I do not believe so. Or did you miss your chance? I say I do not believe so. Okay? So there you guys have it, guys. What a live stream. What a live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for this week. We're gapping down already. We've got this 200-day moving average that's been a pretty serious level of resistance. You got the 100-day moving average that is support. That's the purple line, the pink line on my screen. That's the 100-day. That's your support. And the 200 days, your yellow, and that's your resistance. And I'm going to play that. I'm going to play that range until the CPI data comes out. McCall, welcome to the family. There's 8 spots now remaining, guys. That's it. We're down to 8. Go to ttgoffer.com. You have until midnight tonight. You're running out of time. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop from $22.12 down to $10.50. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you are getting one, and you will also be getting a free one-on-one mentor session with myself or any one of the other professional trading mods in True Trading Group. You guys will also be getting the double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. I get it. people have their reservations. Guys, it's there for you. Hold us accountable and to have peace of mind. It's there to show you how serious I am about the products that we have created and how serious I am about the results that members are having. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,850 reviews. Go read them. All right. So there you guys have it. That's my game plan. I'm laying it out there for you all. Will you capitalize on it is the question. I have the answer for myself. I have the answer for members of True Trading Group. I do not have the answer for those of you that are not yet members of True Trading Group. So are you going to take profit from your long-term before Q2? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. These are positions that I just bought. Like, I'm not going to take profits in them and then realize a short-term capital gain tax on them. I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, because if I bought something in June and I sell it in January or February, my long-term portfolio is not meant for me to be buying and selling and buying and selling and in and out and in and out and in and out and realize all those tax implications as well. This is what professionally trading is all about. It's building my long-term portfolio. Okay. Building my long-term portfolio, but then trading the movement. I'll be trading the move to the downside, guys. I'll be short. I'll be in put options. I'm going to be making money on the way down next year. And then I'm going to then roll it into my long-term portfolio. And then I'm done. And I sit back and I chill for the next couple of years while the markets go back to, your regularly scheduled program. But this is all the part of trading professionally is about. You got to think about those things. You got to think about capital gains, diversifying your account based on long-term versus short-term. Like what sectors do I want to be overweight? What sectors do I want to be underweight? Right? That's what all of this is about. So I'm not going to be taking profit. Okay. Listen, you can do what you want. If you bought a bunch of these stocks with me in June and you're up 20, 30% on them and you want to take some profit, go right ahead, do it. If that's what you feel is best for you financially and that makes you more comfortable, go right ahead. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to trade back to the downside and then I'm going to use the cash. I'm just going to buy everything that I want and I'll be my last hurrah into the markets and then we'll be good to go. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Guys, again, if you're a trial member or you used to be a trial member or you used to be an annual member and you guys want access to this Black Friday deal that's available for the next couple of hours, send us a text message because we have to whitelist your email address. You got to go to 786-505-4049. Just text us 786-505-4049. All right. So folks, that concludes the analysis and the educational part of this live stream. I hope you guys found this useful. I told you at the beginning to give me your undivided attention. This is going to be a very important live. And hopefully you guys realized and got a lot of benefit from it. It's my pleasure to do this with you. I hope you guys find this helpful. I hope it helps you guys make better decisions for your families. That's the point of all this. It's why we do this, right? But if you're not interested in a membership to True Trading Group, you may now sign off of the live stream because I'm done with the analysis and the education. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before you go. I do this 6 days a week. So turn on your notifications, smash the like button. You never want to miss these. But if you are interested in the platform, you have a couple hours left to get our 52% discount, get a free laptop, get a free one-on-one, and get a double your money back guarantee. Let me actually show you the platform that is True Trading Group. So you can see for yourself the tools. You can see for yourself the resources, the courses that you're going to be getting access to as a member of True Trading Group. So you guys know exactly what the $10.50 price point entails because we're the Netflix of trading communities. You pay the one price, you get access to all of our courses and all of our tools. There's no upsells for these things. You get access to our chat room, of course, where the mods and I are sharing our screen. We're on the microphone talking to you during the day. We open the chat at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. We stay open until after the close. We are there with you the entire day. We're not gone after 1 or 2 hours. We give you market commentary. We give you all of our trade ideas and analysis, and we answer questions throughout the entire trading session. You also use the mobile app. That would let you see the screen share, listen to the audio, get the real-time push notifications when the mods enter and exit trades. So even though you can't be in front of your computer, you can follow along and benefit from what's happening in chat. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions to ask questions and really speed up your learning curve. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with the Squawk Box feature that will give you news as soon as it crosses the wire. This would cost you over $1,000 if you just went to Benzinga. It is included with your membership to TTG for $1,050. You get TradingView's premium charting software. That's $600 a year if you go to TradingView. It's included in the $1,050. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. That's another few $100 included. ETNA simulator. That's just under $1,000 a year if you go to ETNA directly. It's included in the $1,050. It lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice before you start risking your hard-earned money. You get access to our own scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, stuff that used to only be available to professionals and would cost you a ridiculous amount of money if you went directly to pay for this data. It is included in your membership. You get a trading journal that tracks all your trades, breaks down the statistics and numbers so you can see what you're doing wrong and where you need to make improvements. You get a social sentiment scanner that will tell you what stocks are being mentioned most on Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in so you know exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. If there's been insider buying or insider selling, if there's what the short data is, it's all included. We publish a watch list every day, the mods and I, the stocks we're looking at with a game plan, how we plan on trading those stocks. So you know exactly where to focus your attention. And then you have all the courses. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. And then our professional trading mods have also added and expanded on that. You get access to every single course. There are no VIP courses that cost more money. That $1,050 gets you access to all of them. All of our beginner courses, all of our advanced courses, option courses, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, all included. Then you also get access to a video library that has workshops and webinars that we've conducted as the moderators. We do it live with members covering a variety of different topics. And you can start attending all these workshops live once you become a full-time member. It's time you guys invested in something real, a platform that can give you real education, give you access to real tools, a real community that cares whether you succeed or fail. I'm not going to give you some kind of special secret that the Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Give yourselves a real chance at reaching your goals. Now, listen, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee you is if you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend one study group. If you do not make the $1,050 membership fee back at least once during your membership, then I will give you back $2,100, double what you pay. That is what I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that because we've only had to refund 2.6% of our users since 2016. We have a 78% retention rate. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,850 reviews. So based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, the refund rate, the retention rate, I can very confidently say this has worked for thousands of people. And if you're willing to put forth some effort, I think it can work for you as well. And I will back it up with a double your money back guarantee. But the choice is yours. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $1,050. You see a laptop, you know you're getting one. There's only a few left. You'll also get the free one-on-one mentor session and the double your money back guarantee. Yes, we have a Cyber Monday sale, but that's going to be $1,150. It's $10.50 here today. Save yourself the $100, and it will not include the laptop and one-on-one. That starts after midnight. You have a couple hours left. Go claim one right now. If you have any questions, 786-505-4049. Send us a text. Don't hesitate. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Hope this was helpful. It's my pleasure to do them. Have a great night. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on notifications. My TTG fam.